Job Power. We dealing with the occultism tonight. Cause see, you got people that's dealing with the occult all over the world. You see what I'm saying? All occult just mean hidden. And I got something to read to y'all in a minute. But we was talking about Madame Blavatsky the other day, which is the first spiritual leader of the Europe. You see what I'm saying? But then you also got the Fox sisters, Jack Parsons. You see what I'm saying? You got people like that that's very influential in the European system. And this is the new age religion. And even when you talking about astro projecting, when you having the outer body experience, when you sitting down meditating and having the trance, like y'all say, daydream. You see what I'm saying? And then you had it certain places you might go, you might have that deja vu to the point you be like, damn, I've been before. You see what I'm saying? Like you might be done dreamed about it or just feel, home, or you feel that energy. But when you talk about occultism, you got also Aleister Crowley. Now Aleister Crowley, he one of the 33rd, he the 33rd most famous Brit. But they banished him from Britain and made him live out on a yacht because he couldn't live on the island of Britannia or whatnot. Even his mama called him the Beast because of what he was into. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, cultism it don't mean, no Satan worship or nothing like that. Because soon as you say the occult, everybody gets scared and they're just like, I deal with black magic or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? And I deal with the Orishas or whatnot. And see, when I get to, like I'm going to tell y'all, I was about, what was that? About a month ago, my little brother got hit by a car, right? This just facts. He got hit by a car. Now, as soon as I heard it, like my other cousin got hit by a car and she not here no more. And see, I had just lost my grandma about 2 months ago. And in that same month, my brother got hit by the car. As soon as I heard it, I went and got all the elements and I called up the Orishas or whatnot. And I asked them to step in that situation. And to make a long story short, he lived through that situation. Like, seriously, you see what I'm saying? And, and when I talked to him, you see what I'm saying? Now, I was like, yo, I got to go get that. And then once I did it and I put it together, everything was okay. So it worked. But when you dealing with the occult, like, Freemasonry, hidden. You see what I'm saying? Any secret society or any of that. You see what I'm saying? What they call Egyptology. Egyptology. That's occultism for real, Cause they, it's like it's a secret society. No different than Freemasonry, family. So I want to read this to y'all real quick. And then we'll build on this. In the same way in which the term New Age became a negative associated after the wave of media it received in 1980. The term occult acquired a negative connotation after the similar wave of the media coverage in the 1970s. Occultism calls to the mind's image of robed figures conducted arcane rituals for social undesirable ends. Occultism comes from the root word hidden, and the originality refers to the body esoteric beliefs practices that there was some sense of a hidden from the average person. Practices knowledge and that remain inaccessible until after inhalation. The term occult refers to the practices dealing with energies that normally dealing with energies that normally intercept and thus hidden from the ordinary person. Magical and astrological forces. Contains aspects of dreams and practices that have often been associated with occultism. Practices of astral projecting during the spiritual body projected through the outside of the body during a trance-like state has been throughout of the kind of dream experience that there are esoteric practices dreaming in both Western and Eastern occultism. Finally, there's a variation approach in interpretation of dreams. So, like I said, we dealing with dreams. And, when you deal with the occultism, that's why, like even with them people that practice vampirism, that's occultism. Occult just mean hidden. You see what I'm saying? Even when you talk about the Shriners or whatnot, their information is hidden. You see what I'm saying? So don't be scared of the word occult. You see what I'm saying? And see, like we did one when we was talking about Ouija, which is an Egyptian word for good luck. But when you say Ouija board, people automatically start to thinking devil worship, this, that, and the third. But to the ancient Africans, being able to communicate with the elders and the ancestors that were no longer here was good luck if you could transmit your way through those airways, basically transporting information through two worlds. No different when the Black Panther, when they laid T'Challa down in the grave and they covered him up, and when his spirit went to go see the ancestors. That's bending two worlds. You see what I'm saying? Bending two worlds, pulling two worlds in one. You see what I'm saying? The shorty's been calling me all day. They've been calling me all day. I another one. But but at the same time, family, dealing with occultism, you know what I'm saying? That just like if you like even when you was dealing with we was talking about Dr. York. And we gonna do one on Dr. York. Depends on what this shorty was calling. Just saying, I might have to make it. But he was in every society. He like the conscious chameleon. He was in every. He was a Freemason. He was in the Nubian society. He was in the Kemetic society, Christian, Muslim. He done been through all those different traditions. You see what I'm saying? And that's why Dr. York really is a key figure too, because he was privileged to all of that information. But see, when you in any craft system, man, it's gonna be certain information that does not get to the public, like the book was just saying. What it say?
Daddy.
Hold on, baby. I gotta let me end this real quick.
Put that back.
It says certain esoteric practices and beliefs and knowledge will not be privileged to the average person. You see what I'm saying? It is inaccessible until after inhalation. Meaning until you get this information, it's always gonna be hidden. Just like when we was did the video, The Unconscious. Y'all go watch that video. You see what I'm saying? Because until somebody turn that switch on, it's gonna always be dark. That's just facts. So y'all need to come to the light, family. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna touch on that too. We gonna do that Sun God lecture, and we gonna do the Nubian lecture tomorrow, Sunday. You see what I'm saying? We gonna do the Sun God lecture, and we gonna do the Nubian lecture. I can't give y'all the titles to them until I get to it. You see what I'm saying? Because I just want to drop. But I'm going to come back with another video, family. Let me see what's going on out here on the airways, and I'll be right back. Love y'all. Drop out.